the seaskins to be jolly. Fill me plates with piles of spinach. Give the crabs to my friend Blutus. Put some meat on my good olives.
You are listening to the Mid-Ohio Rock Show.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Tommy Barnes. And I'm Ronnie Hughes of Stranglehold. So, no applause? Thank you very much, thank you very much. I'll be playing in Las Vegas all the day. Shut up! Ronnie, all I want to know is, who writes this stuff?
We do. We do. Oh, well, actually, we don't.
You know,
nobody does.
We have our production meetings while we actually do our show, don't we?
Yeah, where is it? Here's part of production.
Yeah, exactly. Here's part of production. We love this, by the way. I got to tell you. Folks, we are looking for sponsors. If you're interested in joining up, it's a great, fantastic way to get your name and your brand put on YouTube, on Facebook, and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, we got a great show tonight, Ronnie. Introduce who we have.
Yes, my good dear friends, Street Foxx, Jimmy Hammonds, Tommy Wineclaw.
Sweet.
How you guys doing?
Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and regress. You know, Jimmy, a big thing with you with the flute, Jethro Tull. So talk about your influences with that, and what kind of caused you to go with that direction with the band?
I eliminated a lot of competition. You know, I played bagpipes because there's always guitar players and drummers. You know, so
very true.
You know, so the flute's easier to carry than a tuba. You know?
I wanted to ask you as well. So many years ago, Ronnie, you might remember that Jethro Tull won that Grammy for for metal. What the hell was up with that? What were you guys thinking at that time when that happened?
My roommate about had a stroke because he's like Metallica crazy, and you know, and all these metal bands and I argued with him. I said, well, the flute is made of metal, and tried to make sense of the story, but he was not having it. No, it's not, you know. I think Ian Anderson was probably more shocked than anybody, you know, truth be known. But
tell me how long you've been with the band?
Off and on about 25 years.
What happened during the off time? What the hell were you doing?
I played with other bands, and you know, we went through a lot of drummers. So we lose a drummer, we got to find a new drummer, we got to start all over again. We got to learn new stuff. And we don't go out until we have everything, you know, pretty tight.
At least 85%, yeah. I mean, we try to come out just as,
you gotta learn
no less than what we left with, you know, because, you know, it is somewhat of a mindset that people have, you know, you don't want to come out and embarrass yourself, for lack of a better term, you know.
30 songs, you know, that's a lot to learn.
I think all these years we're just really like everybody else, you know, but it's such a weird business anymore with, you know, computers and such to even think about getting an album contract or anything. So we're just kind of doing it, you know, just to do it.
Ronnie, remember earlier this summer, big show at the Liederkranz in Mansfield? You guys doing that Leonard Skinner tribute thing? I mean, that was so sweet with Jimmy doing his singing and all you guys on stage. Really awesome stuff.
Yeah, we had 2 rehearsals actually, and they weren't rehearsals. It was a jam night.
Kind of like our production meetings while we're doing the show, I'm thinking, don't you?
We invited everybody to rehearsal at Belcher's for 2 nights before we did that show.
Yeah, it turned out.
Jimmy, I got to tell you, man, when I met Ronnie and you guys, I want to say maybe 10 years ago, Ronnie, I'm not quite sure. You were playing with Street Foxx at the time, Arnell Rec Center.
Yeah,
you guys been hooked up for a while off and on, haven't you?
Yeah, we threw some parties. We had a lot of good memories.
We had a lot of good times, yeah. That was one of, actually, when I joined the band, was one of the down times when you guys weren't doing anything.
Right.
And me and Jimmy was going to start a band. So he said, well, I'll talk to Rick. And then he said, well, I'll talk to Tommy. And he had basically Street Foxx. He said, well, what are we going to call this? I'm like, duh, you know, Street Foxx. I said, I'd be quite honored.
Yeah, we've always said, even if, you know, we've been around for so long, if we even changed the name, it would be like, you know, Johnny Snot and 4 Little Boogers, you know, formerly Street Foxx. So, you know, it's already...
Yeah, we had a lot of good times. Matter of fact, we even
Yeah.
did this.
Yeah, we had something to prove that we existed.
Yeah, matter of fact, for the third caller that calls in right now, you get one. Wait a minute, we're not live, are we?
No. But quite honestly, folks, what this truly is, if it sucks, is a good coaster.
I love when the others plays with like.
Life Lessons with Larry, the rights and wrongs of rock and roll, with your host, Larry Pennypacker.
Hello, welcome to this week's Life Lessons with Larry. If you remember last week about my little incident with the hooker, the problem was I was downtown Mansfield and I did not have any protection. But from now on, boys and girls, whenever you're downtown Mansfield, always bring protection. That's why my nose got hurt, because I did not have protection. So this is your week's life lessons. Always carry protection. Thank you.
This has been another Life Lesson with Larry.
So, guys, what's the next thing? You got a big show coming up?
Well, New Year's Eve, yeah, Ashland Eagles, and then somehow they got us scheduled for New Year's Day from 2 to 4, and everybody's going to be drinking Bloody Marys or
Bloody
something.
Mary.
If all the survivors and latecomers to the show,
Oh, that's pre-New Year's?
Well, no, we're doing the New Year's, and then the New Year's Day they want us there, for breakfast buffet or something. I don't know.
Hardcore. People that come out and see us, I tell you what, they're back there the next day. They just want more.
Oh, great.
1, 2, 3.
You guys also have a website. I mean, everything we're doing right now, of course, on the internet with YouTube, Facebook, Ronnie, and it seems like the internet's the way to go. You guys got the website hooked up?
Yeah, we have streetfoxx.com. It's been up for quite a while. There's some variations and bits and pieces of the past that we haven't. I'm really not into that, but it's got most of the shows. If Rick
Old guy syndrome.
Yeah, well, if Rick gets it updated, that's fine.
Yeah, and that's Street Foxx with 2 X's, right?
2 X's, yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
cool.
Yeah, most of the bars only have 1 X in their library. That's usually how they put it up. So
X's are good, especially when there's 3 in a row.
Well, yeah.
Gotta love that triple X, folks.
Well, I thought you was talking ex-wives. It's like 3 strikes, you're out, right?
How many do you have? You probably don't have enough fingers, do you?
No, only 1 X I put down. Ex-wife.
So you can't even say it.
I know, you got me tongue-tied on that one.
Just don't hear about your sex life, Ronnie. Come on. Leave your tongue out
about
of the
that ex-wife
conversation.
thing. It scares us.
Ooh.
Well, I'll tell you what, happy holidays, you guys. Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you for
Best
the invite.
wishes, and we'll look forward to seeing you guys in Shelby, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh,
Ashland.
no, Ashley.
Ashland Eagle.
We don't know where they're at now. And maybe they should check out our website. They can check it out there, streetfoxx.com.
Okay.
I'm Popeye the Polish man. I live in a frying pan. I turned on the gas and blew up my asphyxiation. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
Yes, thanks. Thank you for watching another episode, and stay tuned for more.
And happy holidays and peace out, folks. We'll see you next time on Mid Ohio Rock Show.
Ha 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 ha!